What's up, guys? My name is Beast Mode, and right now I am literally utterly terrified. I am completely on edge. I am about to jump out of my seat, and I am just twitchy at the sight of any slight movement. And let me explain myself, because I may die within the next couple minutes. You guys may never actually get to hear this. You may never see this video. So if you're listening to this right now, that means I made it through the night. Right now it's actually 3 in the morning, and you're probably asking, why am I still up? Any normal person would be in bed right now, and I should be in bed because I have class tomorrow in the morning in a couple hours. But my girlfriend was over late, and I didn't feel quite tired. And I feel like it's best to do commentaries when they're fresh on your mind and fresh on your heart. They just come off a little bit more natural, and it's easier to talk about. And in my opinion, when you feel strongly about something at a time, it's the best time to do a commentary for it. So whether that's 3 in the morning right now, and that's why I'm doing that. And as I'm editing this video, I'm putting it together, I haven't started the commentary, I see this huge black spot on my wall, and I don't have my glasses in, and I don't have my contacts in, or I don't have my glasses on. My glasses are actually broke, and I've just taken my contacts out, so it's a little bit blurry for me, but essentially this is like the Godzilla of all black furry spiders. And it is, of course, as soon as I look at it and I notice what it is, it falls off the wall. I don't know if this spider is on drugs or if it's drunk or what's wrong with it. Maybe it went out to the bar tonight, because you don't usually see spiders just like literally just fall off of a wall on accident. But it falls off, and I obviously lose track of it, so now I have no idea where the spider's at, but it is somewhere in my room, and I am not sure. And so I cannot go to bed now, because if I do, this thing is going to eat me or kill me or something, and I just cannot be at a complete rest right now, knowing that this huge black spider the size of my head is somewhere in my room hiding, and I cannot find it, and it's freaking me out. And you guys are probably like, Beast Mode, you're such a pussy, this is just a spider. Yeah, it is a spider, but spiders are scary, and I don't care who you are. I don't have arachnophobia or anything. My girlfriend probably does have arachnophobia, but it's just scary. And the idea of a spider crawling on me while I'm sleeping unknowing is actually more freaky to me than a spider crawling on me while I'm awake when I can flick it off. But let's get into the commentary topic today. I'm not going to keep talking about this spider that's going to try and kill me tonight. Hopefully you guys, hopefully I make it through. I may just go sleep on the couch or something, which is, oh my gosh, I am such a girl right now. I feel like I'm going to see this thing and scream like a girl in the middle of the commentary. But today I want to talk about social perceptions, and being yourself. And this is kind of a more of a heart-to-heart thing, you know. I would say this is a Let's Talk Real series, and maybe I should talk about the gameplay more. I don't know. Maybe you guys would like to hear me talk more about just Modern Warfare 3 and video games in general. I know that's something I generally don't do. I kind of like to be different than other commentators and talk more about life and advice and just things that are a little bit more heartfelt and a little bit more on the intellectual level. But maybe I should throw in some gameplay in there at times too, and just you know, talk about video games, because that's why you guys are here, right? To watch video games and whatnot. But I want to talk to you guys today about social perceptions and just being who you are and staying true to yourself, and being happy with that, and how I think society is just, I don't like society, I'll just say that. So me, guys, growing up, I was just, and this is just, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, for time constraints and whatnot. Growing up, I was the jock dude in school. You know, I was popular. Everybody knew me. Typical, whatever. Just think of that in a movie. You know, that's kind of what I was. But I was really nice to everybody, and I was friends with everybody. I got along with everyone. But that's kind of how I was, you know. But nobody really knew that I loved playing video games and I liked making videos and stuff. And that's kind of something you don't really say from a normal society perspective, because I'd be kind of looked upon as weird, and people would probably be like, that's kind of geeky, that's kind of nerdy. And it's funny because on the YouTube side of things, like, I think it's awesome having 1,600 subscribers, or these big YouTube guys, and everyone on YouTube thinks it's just the sweetest thing ever. It's so cool. But then in normal society, it's not like the first thing you'd say about yourself. You wouldn't be like, yeah, I play video games. I play video games all day, and I record them, and then I upload them to the YouTubes, and I talk to my computer, and then people listen to me, and that's what I do all day. It's just not something that you would say, you know. It just comes off funny, and people would label you as kind of weird, nerdy, geeky. That's not something normal people do, right? But on the YouTube side of things, everybody's like, that's awesome, man. I wish I could make videos and do this. And honestly, Here's what I'm saying is I'm in college, and the normal college life would be to, go out and go out and get drunk, go to parties, have a big social life, no sleep, just constantly doing something and hanging out with a lot of people, having a lot of friends, etc., etc., etc. And I'm not saying any of that's bad. I'm not saying drinking's bad. I'm not saying partying's bad. But I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't go to any parties this year. I wasn't going out and getting drunk and whatnot, and I'm not saying I'm against that, but it's just not something it's just for some reason to me it just doesn't have much of appeal. I'm one of those people where I am very content just chilling by myself, and editing videos and playing video games and doing that, which sounds so lame, and I think to society that just sounds like I would sound like a guy who's maybe like a hermit or something. I just like to stay inside, and that's not true. I have a job, I like to go lift, hang out with my girlfriend, and I have a small group of friends that are like brothers to me, which I would take any day over, a large group of just acquaintances and halfway friends and whatnot. So I go out, but I have no problem, just for a couple of days, just staying by myself, hanging out with my girlfriend, my great, wonderful girlfriend, and playing video games and making videos. I think it's awesome, and I love doing that, and that's just who I am. That's just how I am. I'm naturally somebody who's content with not doing anything. I don't have to do something all the time, but that's not something society would call normal, I guess, is making videos and playing video games. Society, it's like you should be going out all the time, but to me it's like, I think a lot of people do what society tells them to, and they try and be what society would say is cool or normal, and they're not happy with themselves. And that's one of the I'm going to say this, but one of the things I appreciate about myself the most is I love my life. I love how I am, and I love doing what I do. I love making videos, and I like playing video games, and I like just messing around with programs, and I like the friends I have. And overall, like I am super happy with my life, and there's nothing I'd want to change. I'm completely content with it. I don't feel the need to go out to a party all the time and get drunk, etc., etc. And I'm not saying that's what everybody in college does, but it's a large part of the college life. But I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. And even though people may tell me, like, oh, you need to go out more, etc., I don't feel like I'm missing out. And I have my friends in real life, but I also have people, because I'm nice to everybody, and I like getting along with everyone. I don't like having any enemies. And there's a lot of people that I exclusively hang out with or talk to via, video games. I'll talk to them over Xbox Live or play Call of Duty with, etc., etc. I've met people over online and whatnot. And some of these people, I guess, would be what society would label as, maybe a little bit different, a little bit stranger, maybe not part of the cool crowd, if there is such a thing as the cool crowd. But to me, I love these people. Like, honestly, I love these people to death, and I have no problem talking to them. I don't feel weird. I don't feel awkward. I don't feel like, I'm talking to somebody lesser, because you are not better than anybody else. I'm going to tell you right now, listening, you are no better than anybody else. We are all, from a religious standpoint, we are all sinners. We are all humans. We're all equal and whatnot. And you have no right to judge somebody because of what they like. So what if somebody likes to, play Yu-Gi-Oh or something, or whatever it may be? You have no right to judge people, and that's just something I've always been proud of myself for, is I'm friendly to everyone, and I love all my friends, whether they be what society would call as the normal cool people, or whether they be people, that are video games and maybe what society would call nerds. I love them either way, and I'm glad that I get along with everybody, and I love my lifestyle. So I just want to tell you guys to be true to yourself, do what you love to do, and don't let society tell you what's cool and what's not right. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If by chance you missed my last one, you can click on the video playing right now in the top right hand corner of your screen, and that'll take you to it. It's a video on relationships and girls and my experience / advice on both. It's actually part 1. There's going to be more parts to continue. If you'd like a little bit of randomness in your day, click on the mystery box in the bottom right hand corner, and that will be a random video, either one of my past videos or just something that I found interesting on YouTube and I thought I'd share. You have my Facebook and Twitter links right there on the side. Feel free to follow me and subscribe if you haven't, if you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys all have a great day, and as always, my name is Beast Mode. Peace out.